What's up guys, welcome in. I'm George. Today I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite cities in the whole entire world, a place I visited multiple times, worked remote for months because I loved it so much, and that's Medellin, Colombia. And today I want to give you 5 things, that's right, 5 things to never ever do in Medellin, Colombia. Alright, so number 1, do not do cocaine, right? I know what you might be thinking. Medellin, Colombia sounds like a perfect place to try some good old white powder. It's not. Let me tell you, it's not worth it. You should never do it, especially when you're traveling to a foreign country. You shouldn't be risking going to jail, getting in trouble. It is illegal to possess and use cocaine in Colombia. And do you really want to spend your vacation in Colombia in jail? I wouldn't. So don't do that. And plus, I know people probably think, Pablo Escobar and Colombia and being, cocaine importers, but the quality of cocaine in Medellin can be questionable at best, is what they're saying. You never know what you're getting into. It can be cut with all sorts of gross and dangerous additives, and you can really find yourself in a whole amount of trouble. And you definitely don't want that. And let's not forget about health risks of using cocaine, obviously. It's highly addictive and it's dangerous. I am not a drug person at all, so I never did this. I'm telling you guys, don't do drugs in different countries, especially because you can really find yourself in a lot of trouble. Now, this is not a drug, this is alcohol, so never refuse a shot of aguardiente. It is delicious, and I know you might be thinking, aguardiente, that sounds like some weird, gross liquor. Oh, let me tell you, you're wrong. Aguardiente is a national drink of Colombia, and it is delicious. It's made from fermented sugarcane juice. Aguardiente is sweet and smooth and a liquor that packs a punch. It's a perfect way to kick off a night of partying with your Colombian friends. Plus, this is important, listen up here guys, refusing a shot of aguardiente is a surefire way to offend your host or hostess in Colombia. It's considered rude to turn down a drink when it's offered to you. So if you want to make some new friends and have a great time in Colombia, you better be ready to take that shot of aguardiente. Number 3, and this one's pretty funny, never slam a car door. Let me tell you guys, I found out this the hard way going through Ubers and taxis, and you shut that car door and people get fucking pissed. Like, they get so mad about it. So I had to Google it, like, what's up with that? Even though I asked some friends and they said, yeah, just never do it. So what's the big deal? Trust me, you don't want to do it in Medellin. The streets of Medellin are notoriously narrow and winding. If you're not careful, you can easily ding someone's car door by slamming it hard. A lot of older cars and parts that are expensive in Colombia, slamming it can actually damage it. Locals do not take kindly to this type of thing. They take pride in their vehicles, and they will not hesitate to let you know. They will yell at you if you do it. So if you want to avoid confrontation, just be gentle with your car doors in Medellin. All right, and number 4, and don't do this, come on guys, it's very simple. Never make jokes about Pablo Escobar or gorillas. Now, I know you might be thinking, haha, crazy gorillas and that infamous drug lord, what a great joke in Colombia. They don't want you to make these jokes in Medellin. You see, the history of Medellin is deeply intertwined with the rise and fall of Pablo Escobar and the ongoing conflict with guerrillas. These are sensitive issues for many people in the city, and making light of them can be seen as disrespectful or even just straight up offensive. So if you want to avoid any awkward or potentially dangerous situations, it's best to steer clear of making these type of jokes in Medellin. And number 5, never give papaya in Medellin. So the Colombian expression dar papaya roughly means give an opportunity. And that means you shouldn't make it easy for someone to take advantage of you, rob you, wander around flashing cash, your camera, or your expensive smartphones at every opportunity. Show a little tact and use common sense, you'll be fine. So in general, Medellin to me is one of the safer cities you could go to in Latin America. I never felt at any danger, I never felt unsafe, but I also didn't give people opportunity. I'm not wearing my expensive watch. I'm not, walking around asking random people to take pictures with my cell phone. You have to be really self-aware, just like any country. You don't want to give people papaya, an opportunity to rob you or take advantage of you or get you in any trouble. So those are the 5 things you should never do in Medellin, Colombia. Just to recap those again. Number 1, don't do cocaine. Drugs are bad. You don't want to do it in Colombia. Number 2, never refuse a shot of aguardiente. It's delicious and you're going to have a good time. 3, never slam a car door Trust me on this one. I know it sounds crazy, but you don't want to do it. Number 4, never make jokes about Pablo Escobar or gorillas. It's offensive and people really don't like it. And number 5, never give papaya or an opportunity for someone to take advantage of you, because honestly, you're in a foreign country and you might, have something to lose, and the person on the other end may have nothing to lose. So you just got to be careful over there. Never give papaya. All right, guys? But this is just to say Medellin, Colombia is one of the coolest cities you'll ever go to. So find yourself there, get over there. You're going to love it. Just be careful, follow those 5 things you should never do, and you'll never find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'm George Arjour. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, as I'm going to be trying to give you a little more travel vlogs, going around more often, but in general, giving you information about travel around this world.